It's Thursday, May 8th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. A Thai court has forced the resignation of Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra after convicting her of abuse of power. Thailand's caretaker government promptly named one of Shinawatra's deputies as her successor. Opponents of the ousted leader gathered after the decision, saying they'd push reforms forward ahead of a planned July election. The ruling sparks fears of new violence between Shinawatra's supporters from mainly rural areas and her mostly urban middle-class opponents. Clashes between the two groups have killed at least 20 people since November. 2 men on trial in Uganda could be jailed for life for being gay. They're the first to be charged under a new anti-gay law signed by President Yoweri Museveni in February. The legislation harshens existing punishments for anyone having gay sex or engaged in, quote, aggravated homosexuality. Under Ugandan law, this means sex with a minor or while HIV positive. A day after the bill was passed, a local newspaper published a list of 200 names of the country's, quote, top homos and their sympathizers. Rights groups say many in Uganda's gay community have since gone underground or left the country. Los Angeles authorities are asking the Sultan of Brunei to sell the Beverly Hills Hotel after his country introduced Sharia law last week. Star-studded protests have been held outside the hotel, which is already reporting a loss of more than $1 billion in bookings. The Beverly Hills City Council is condemning Brunei's new laws, which would punish people in gay or extramarital relationships with amputations or death sentences. The Israeli Migration Agency reported a spike in the number of Ukrainian Jews leaving to Israel to flee the rapidly deteriorating situation in the former Soviet Republic. The Jewish Agency for Israel, which assists diaspora Jews in resettlement to Israel, reported that more than 700 Jews from Ukraine moved to Israel in the first 4 months of the year, nearly 3 times as many as the same period last year. This follows a spate of anti-Semitic attacks in Ukraine as the country inches closer to civil war. Last month alone, a synagogue, a Holocaust memorial, and a mausoleum were all vandalized, and a leaflet calling on Jews to register with pro-Russia militants in Donetsk had spooked some Jewish residents, although it was later shown to be a hoax. Ukraine is home to about 200,000 Jews, most of whom live in the capital, Kiev. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
These guys aren't Ukrainian military. Seems we got a bit closer and they're wearing the orange and black ribbons that denote that they're part of the pro-Russian groups. They seem to be at the front of the barracks and they fanned out around it, creating a perimeter. They're sort of checking any cars that come nearby. Some of them look very professional. They look like they definitely know what they're doing, like they've done this before. But yeah, they're all armed with AK-47s. Some of them wearing body armor, some of them aren't. We're not sure what's gone on here yet, whether they've actually taken control of the building or they're just creating a perimeter.
Не снимайте, ребят, дайте детей вывести. Я попросил же, не снимайте. Это дети. Камеру убери, не снимайте.